second to realize we're live anyway. So
you are live.
We are live. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Robert.
And today on Exploring the Local Life, we're going to talk Black Tank talk.
Black Tank chat.
Yeah. I was going to say with Robert.
And Jessica.
Oh, and there's the sun, by the way. We are in Arizona.
Yeah, it's a little bit early.
For Arizona time.
Well, it's 8:24 in the morning already.
Yeah, so it's like 11 something Eastern time, right?
9, 10, 11. Yeah, so it's almost lunchtime for y'all on the East Coast.
That's right.
And we've been hanging out here on the West End.
We have. So as most of you have seen, we were out in Wellington, Texas. We were filming the RV Nomads movie, and we stayed there for about 2 weeks, and then we just got a bug.
Had to go.
And we decided to come visit some of our friends in Cottonwood, Arizona, and that's where we are now.
Yeah. Now, real quick, we were in Wellington for 2 weeks, but we weren't filming for 2 weeks. I mean, seriously, our filming was this big.
2 days.
2 days, and even those days where one of them was pretty short.
They felt pretty long.
Well, I guess.
Hey, Smoky RV Adventures, or Smokies. What?
Stinky.
I apparently need some new glasses. Thank you for welcoming us to Arizona.
Yeah. We've been here now. How long you were saying? 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
A week and a half?
Week and a half. You know, it's all kind of...
at least a week and a half.
At least a week and a half. We are loving it.
Oh, yeah.
And now we realize why it's considered one of the sunniest states ever, or most consecutive days of sunshine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a cloud in the sky.
It's pretty remarkable. One of the things, I flew into Phoenix, 3-4 nights ago. If you ever go to Arizona, pick carefully where you want to live, because at the airport in Phoenix, it was midnight and it was 92 degrees.
Stifling, ridiculous, hot.
Yeah. While up here where we are.
Yeah, I was wearing like long sleeve shirts, and I get out of the truck to go get them, and I'm like, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, so pick wisely, because we're at about a 3,000 foot elevation in Cottonwood. Jerome is 2,000 feet higher, and at night it actually gets chilly. It gets low 60s in June. Yeah. It's fantastic.
It is.
Hey, Ted just emptied the Black Tank out in Plymouth, Washington.
Hey, there you go. And hey, Aaron, how are you? Thanks for joining us. So why are we talking the Black Tank? Because it's a thing. If you're going to be, if you get a composting toilet, incinerator toilet type of thing, it's not going to be a thing for you, right? But you're still probably going to have to mess with gray water.
Yeah. So what is our situation, Jeff?
Sure. So we've been mooch talking with friends. They have let us connect to their water and their electricity, but not sewer. They do have a sewer connection, but they also have an RV. So
we'd have to unplug and plug and do different things that are not going to happen to make that happen.
So how does that work, right? We've got 4 people. Robert comes and goes a little bit here and there. But in essence, we have 4 people trying to use the bathroom, washing hands, need to take showers.
So there are some strategies that you can employ. Number 1, use the bathroom inside the house.
Yeah, that's the beauty of mooch talking, right? You have lots of alternatives here for free.
Yeah, but you also have to be disciplined that you actually go inside to use the bathroom.
Yeah, and that's actually kind of hard. I mean, I know that there's some people that actually have their RVs and stay at campgrounds and never ever use their RV bathroom.
Yeah.
They use the campground bathroom, and that is fantastic.
Good for you.
And
that's self-control.
That is, man. We totally forget that, like, we totally use our RV like it's our house.
Yeah, 100%.
We use our bathroom all the time. So, yeah, we have basically forgotten 99% of the time to not use our bathroom.
Yeah.
It's been exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting to the point where we're about at capacity. We still have about 5 more days. Robert is leaving.
I'm leaving. I'm out of here. In 3 hours, we're driving south.
Yeah, so I'm trying to convince him to put some of it in the portable waste tank, but then there's nowhere to put it after that. So we're kind of
limited, yeah.
Yes. Hi, Chris. How are you? Good morning. Scott, Kat. Just visiting 42.
Okay, from the East Coast. Oh,
Yeah,
so you've got the UK
awesome.
online. So in the UK, it's got to be what, 3 in the afternoon, 4, 5, 6 in the afternoon.
Awesome.
It's almost evening time in the UK.
Oh my gosh, Stinky's RV Adventures is saying it was 122 degrees in Phoenix last summer.
Not gonna happen.
My brain can't even, like, even 99 degrees. I've been like, I mean, I'm from Florida. We're from Florida. But it's still, I know it's a dry heat, but it is like an oven, guys. It's hard.
But it is awesome in that you find some shade and you're good.
Yeah. Okay, Aaron says that the main reason that he bought an RV was to not use the campground bathroom. All right.
Okay.
See, yeah.
$429 in the UK. Awesome.
Ah, nice. Nice. So anyway, so we're having this dilemma now. We got away with the gray because we have been allowed to release our gray onto the property at a distance from the house. But
you can bet the animals and the plants are loving that.
Yeah, they're like, oh my gosh, where's all this water coming from? This is awesome.
But we're getting to capacity on the black tank. So a couple things are going to happen or not happen. Either in the next hour, we hook up the RV, we head down to a campsite nearby and go bawoosh, or Jessica and the kids get to hang out with a full black tank for the next 4 or 5 days.
I don't know how that's going to work out.
I think necessity will drive everyone to go inside.
Oh, they're leaving.
They'll get a key.
Complication number 2 is they're going out of town for the next 10 days.
So some tough decisions for Jessica here in the next week or so.
Right. Yeah. I say we hook everything up and just dump them. Because when it's 1 o'clock in the morning and somebody has to go to the bathroom, somebody always has to go to the bathroom at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. But the fun part is, and maybe we'll get this on video, is to get into this spot, we have to back up like 1/10 of a mile. Because we can't pull in and we can't pull out. So we got to pull in the main road, pull into somebody else's driveway, and then back up the RV.
Well, I go, I'm scared. I think you're going off the cliff. There's no cliff here. I think
No, the cliff. There is literally a cliff right behind us.
Oh, there's a cliff behind us,
gorgeous.
but not like the road does go.
And there's a drop off.
There is a drop off, but it's not like a cliff or everything. But I still get all panicky.
Yeah. Okay, so empty the tank. Actually, and there is a state park up the road, so we need to call them, get there, go, do it, come back.
Yeah.
So anyways, guys, so these are the challenges that you have when mooch docking, is having the discipline to not use your toilet.
Or to have some sort of backup system to take care of it. Hi, Donito. What does that say? Hook and dump. Any hassle is worth not hanging out.
In a hot camper with a full
black tank. Yeah.
Oh, also, speaking of hot RVs, we've been running our air conditioning during the day. The highs are about 100, 102 degrees, and it hasn't died. The air conditioning, we do have some strategies. So the air conditioner is ducted, so it sends air to the main bedroom, and then in the main living space, it has 3 other little vents that you can point around. But what we do is we shut off the doors to the master bedroom
and the bathroom.
We close the bathroom. We bring the cat litter box into the main area, and then we draw the drapes on the kids' bunk, and we just have the air only blowing in the main living area, in the kitchen/living room. So that way, any cold gets concentrated in one spot, because the little air conditioner has a little switch thingy that will divert all the air just down into the main living area.
Yeah, and we only have the one air conditioning unit, and we also have some reflectics hanging out on the windows. And if you're not sure what that is, that's basically looks like a foil, reflective foil insulating type of material. It's very thin and cheap, and we usually use it for the winter, but it's been so hot, so extremely hot, that we've been also using it now during the summer.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you guys have any questions? I know we've seen comments. We haven't asked about questions, and
questions about the black tank. And we are working towards a strategy to get us out of having a flush toilet. We do definitely want an
airhead or
what's it called? Composting toilet. I'm like, decomposting toilet. That's not right. Decomposing toilet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, get one of those, so that way, we don't have to worry about the black tank. All we have to do is worry about gray, because gray water is so much easier to handle, and you can release it depending on where you are.
Yeah, you just got to check with the local rules, because some areas are like, no, nothing at all can hit the ground, especially in campgrounds.
Right.
And we're totally cool with that.
And in campgrounds, for the most part, you're not really going to need. They're going to have a dumping station either conveniently right there, or they'll have full hookup. So
That no ordinary path, does it stay pretty cool in the RV? No, it doesn't. Even at middle of the day towards the afternoon, even with the air conditioning going, you're in an oven. But it does keep it livable. Our son Daniel stays in the RV a lot of the time playing on the computer. And it's a little bit cool. But
it's not, I mean, there's a difference between going outside to inside.
Now, if it was 122 degrees, there'd be no way.
No, we wouldn't make it.
Yeah.
No, so it's not really efficient or whatever, but it basically just keeps us from being in any type of danger from it being hot.
Yeah. No ordinary path. Congratulations on starting the full-time life. And Kat, as far as the RV holding up, it is watertight. We live in it 24/7, 365. For the last 2.5 years. It'll be 3 years in October.
Yeah.
And the frame, well, let's see, what isn't holding up? Anything that water touches.
Oh yeah, all the I think I've gone over this before, but all the like baseboards, if you will, are all like peeled back or like swollen because it was never wood to begin with, and they just have like some sort of, I don't know, applique over the wood material.
Yeah. No, these are not meant to be lived in full time. No RV manufacturer builds an RV to be lived in full time.
Right. And also, we didn't buy like the most expensive unit either. We bought a $20,000 RV. So our expectations of it, lasting and
it's lived up to our expectations really nicely.
Right. Yeah. It's done everything that we needed to. We had to replace the cushions in the dinette area due to wear and tear from
the mattresses were garbage from day one.
Yeah. What else? The blinds, actually those cheap, like icky blinds, not the vertical.
The fabric.
The fabric ones that pull down and stretch. Those actually have done all right. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Like those are simple and they've worked.
Mm-hmm. The gauges, tank gauges, the freshwater tank gauge, the gray water tank gauge, black, worthless.
Well, worthless, but I have been told by folks that if we actually clean them, that
worthless.
They might read something. But
Yeah.
After a while, after living in an RV for a bit, you can tell when your stuff is filling up anyway. Or with the gray tank, it's very obvious because all of a sudden you're like,
oh yeah.
Oh hey, look, the gray tank is full. So you just deal with it that way. I think most people don't rely, I think, on the
there are on-call services to empty the black tank. I just talked over you. I'm so sorry. I do that.
I think we both do that. It's part of
Go ahead.
being married.
I'm gonna look to see if there's an on-call black tank dump service.
Yeah, I wonder if they could get up here though.
They could. They have long hoses.
They do. Okay, that's a good idea. We're gonna start researching that as well. Let's see. Awesome, Kat. You're welcome for the answers. Yeah, so the black tank, it's a thing, and we're hoping that one day.
Y'all know anybody at Airhead, or what's the other one? Airhead and the something head.
Nature's Head.
Nature's Head, yeah. If anybody knows those folks, we'd love to do a review. If they want to send us one.
That's right. We will wear the t-shirts to get that composting toilet. They're like $1,000, which just sounds insane to me. We have talked about the Humanor.
Humanor, yeah.
And that one's just a lot simpler. There isn't like a crank handle or anything. It's basically like just a pot. It does separate, the one that we're looking at does separate the solids from the liquids, because that just seems like an easier maintenance thing. But there's probably way more information than anybody was really prepared to have this morning. Although you did join us for Black Tank Talk, so
yeah,
you already knew.
There is this place.
Hey, Nomadic Dane, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
You know all about bucket toilet system, right?
Black Hills pumping.
But it's a Sunday.
Yeah, I know Sunday. Well, ain't gonna happen today. You have to call him tomorrow.
Right.
I think we should do that.
Oh my goodness.
Dun, 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 dun.
It makes me nervous now because he's flying out and he's like, you should call them tomorrow to have them dump your tank for you.
I'll call them for you. I'll do that.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. See, so yeah, when you have a bucket, you can extend your lifetime away from a sewer hose. For
a long time. Yeah. And we really want to be able to like boondock more. I mean, it's been a really limiting factor, I think.
Yeah, someone told you, we follow some friends that we've never met on YouTube, or we will follow them on Facebook. They full-time RV and they only boondock. and they're backed up to a mountain range with a lake, and we're like, we want to be there.
Yeah.
We want to be there, but if we go, we can only be there maybe 4 or 5 days before we fill up our black tank, and we're done.
Yeah. Because we can make the gray water last longer, and we can make the fresh last longer.
I mean, that's the truth. It's a bucket with 2 black bags.
Yep, nomadic Dane. That's what I mean. We've looked at that too.
Well, we've actually been employing some tactics such as peeing in a cup.
Yes, we are all experts now collecting our own urine.
Yeah.
If that was a skill, we've got it.
Yeah, pee bottle, that's right.
Yeah.
Do you have a dream RV, Jessica?
Dream RV. Okay. Yes. It's like a 1970s GMC Class A type of thing. Right?
Yeah.
They're usually like brownish in color, and they look almost like a van that's just been like stretched out.
I'll look it up and see if I can find a photo.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of
RV.
They're really pretty.
1970.
And yeah, I've had literal dreams about those. And I'm sorry that I'm scratching, but I've gotten bit by something. And yeah. I'm gonna adjust this, guys, because the sun is and behind us now you can't see it, but there's like what are the mountains back there?
Black Hills. They're mountains. So one of these. Should I show this to the screen?
Yeah, let's see if you can see that.
All right. I don't think you can see it.
There it is. That's my dream RV.
Yeah, we came across one of these that was totally renovated, beautified. It looked newer than new. Yeah, up in Blairsville. Yeah,
I guess I could sit in the sun, radiate a little
you
sunshine.
look fantastic, babe. So yeah, that's Jessica's dream RV. And I think they're pretty cool. The problem is, for 2 adults and 2 kids, that might be a little small.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be right now. That would be future. Yeah.
Another thing is, I don't hold it against me. I'm gonna say the word Airstream, but not because it's an Airstream, but because it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, they are pretty amazing machines. They're beautiful and they're very well designed, and they last. You know.
Yeah, that's one of the main things we like about them. They last. You can do whatever you want to them on the inside. An old one is actually sometimes more appealing than a new one. Not to mention, a new one's gonna
cost you as much as a house that we would buy anyway.
Exactly. I mean, anyhow. And they, and the market drives what the market drives, so they get what they want for their RVs. So that's fine with them. Yep.
All right. I think we missed a few. Thank you, Janine, for letting us know that everything looks fine with the sun and the light.
Oh yeah, and how's our connectivity? Because we are on our Verizon hotspot. We're getting 4 bars of 4G. All right. Good deal.
Yeah. Yeah, but so those are our dream RVs. Oh, we also like the crazy, they're not really crazy, but the off-road ones. The ones that you can those huge ones that are sort of, to me, also like if everything goes down, military shuts down, and we end up in some sort of horrible.
Jessica has a little prepper streak in her.
Yeah, so that's my prepper streak RV.
Yeah, every now and then we're driving by some half of a junkyard thing, and it looks like there's abandoned vehicles, and you'll see some old big box on wheels, and we're like, oh, there it is. We could convert that into an RV.
Absolutely. Well, this black tank talk derailed a little bit.
Yeah, we're way off track. We're way off track.
We have no notes.
Yeah.
This is what happens when
do you want to show them this bumper sticker? We're so off track.
No.
Okay. All right.
No. By the way, if you're wondering, it says follow me to Fud Puckers.
Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
That's right. It's Gator Beach and Fud Puckers. So
it's pretty tacky, but
it is. But it was actually
very educational.
It was. We learned a lot about alligators. That was unexpected. Let's see what's happening. Golden Granny, first time catching her live. Awesome. Why did we go full time? Whoa.
You want to take it away?
Many reasons, but I think one of the bigger things was
gotta suck it in.
We had a house and we just weren't enjoying it. It was a great house, and we just are not house people.
At this time,
like maintaining
not traditional house.
Well, I can't even see us, I mean, maybe when we get older, but having kids, being like in a condo or an apartment or something like that, I don't think was a good fit for us, or a townhome type of a thing. We're not great at yard maintenance. We're not great at maintaining the interior of any space. And, you know, I think we just wanted to travel and be together more. And this has given us that opportunity, that freedom to do so. And also, it doesn't cost a lot. I mean, I'm not saying it's cheap, depending on how you can do it. Like if people that boondock all the time and bought like an older RV, they're not spending a lot of money. But we're spending about the same as we did before. Well, I think actually we've gotten
better.
We've gotten better. We've really learned how to find either free camping or very low cost camping.
We eat out a lot less.
We eat out a lot less. Although we do, when we do go into a local type of place, a historic downtown place, we do totally eat out or get a coffee.
Yeah, that's our weakness. Whenever we go somewhere that has all the perfect local coffee shops, that we'll go and we'll go and we'll go. And by the time we leave the town, we've spent $120 at the coffee shop.
Yeah. Yeah. Not on campground fees.
Coffee shop.
But that's, I mean, really just a simplicity of life, being together and just not having the responsibility of having a home, because we just weren't great at maintaining it.
Yeah. The driver was a job offer. And if we had to get a house or an apartment with 2 kids that we unschool that don't have a bedtime, with 2 cats and a dog, just getting a house or a townhome or an apartment was just going to be such a difficulty that we had thought about the RV lifestyle, and then we saw this became the opportunity that we could have the RV and independence and do what we need to do.
Do you want to be in the sun? Let's see, another question. Toilet paper for RV preference. We just used the Scott's.
Yeah, Scott's.
Single ply.
Yeah, Scott's sandpaper from the toilet from the.
The stuff that says safe for your.
It doesn't even say that,
oh.
but it is.
Safe for your what are they called
Septic
again?
tank.
Septic tanks. There we go. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's out here, but like there's no mosquitoes, but I have gotten bit. I have like welts all up and down my arms.
Oh my gosh.
Not good. We shop this up because Robert has got a pack. He has to probably change into his non-cat pajama pants.
Yeah.
And board a flight in Phoenix. We got a 2-hour drive.
Yep, a 2-hour drive. Oh, and also I did a little modification to the truck. The cooling fan doesn't come on when it needs to. It comes on, and then when I need it the most, it shuts off, and the temperatures are zooming up. So I did a modification, just splice a wire, put a switch on it, and ground it, that I can turn on the switch, and the cooling fan will come on for as long as I need it.
Awesome. So I need to learn how to do that because I'm driving back uphill.
Yeah, it's very simple. Just flip a switch once and we'll be good to go.
Okay.
Anyways.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining us for Black Tank Talk and all the other stuff.
Is it Black Tank? Okay, real quick. Black Tank Chat or Black Tank Talk? I don't know.
I'm sure we'll call it both things. So we'll see if we keep this up or not. We always say we're going to start a different series, and then we never do.
Or just even start doing it. Period.
Start doing something. Anyway, so you guys have a wonderful day. The bugs that are biting you, no CMs.
Because you don't see them.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's awful. I had no idea. Now I know.
Now, thank you everybody for chiming in. We really appreciate it. And if we missed your questions, we apologize.
That's right. Just leave them in the comments and we'll get back to you guys as soon as we can. I know sometimes we haven't been that great about getting back to people, and that's just because life
Nomadic Dane, what do you want to say? Do a little advertising from Denmark.
Oh, absolutely. Always. You're always welcome to do a little advertising on our feed and on our videos.
100%.
Awesome. But
oh, Nomadic Dane's going to be live later.
Oh, awesome.
Go ahead and follow him on YouTube, folks. Nomadic Dane is a nomadic Dane.
Yes.
In Europe, I mean, RVing it in Europe, and
he specializes in boondocking, that thing that we are dreaming about.
Yeah, he's always boondocking. 10 p.m.
Danish time.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
I'm going to set my... Well, I might be on an airplane. If I don't catch it because I'm on an airplane, I will watch it again.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
If you have any questions
or
comments.
Bye.
Bye.